Welcome back to Island Life Live. We're talking story over here. We're working to overcome challenges while helping to change the narrative of who makes film and whose stories are told is ultimately why Hawaiʻi Women in Filmmaking was launched back in 2011.
Joining us once again is a friend of the show. We got Vera. Let me see if I can say it. Zambonelli.
Wow.
Well, I Sicilian ass wife, so I kind of can. She is the executive director of Hawaiʻi Women in Filmmaking. Thank you so much, Vera.
Hello, and thank you so much to you for inviting us again.
Yes, of course, anytime.
2024 was exciting for you folks, yeah?
It was extremely exciting, and yes, and happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I heard earlier like how you were revisiting the past year and looking forward to the new one.
Well, that's kind of the theme of this interview is revisiting the past year. I mean, you guys had a chance to go to Sundance, and then you're going to do it again. Please catch us up on that.
So yes, actually, we just released our last newsletters, and that was the line: look backwards to see forward. And in 2014, in January, we had the opportunity to attend the Sundance Film Festival in Park City. I was so bundled up and scared to die of being frozen, but I survived. And this year we're actually going again. And the best part of it is I went by myself last year just to kind of explore and learn how to navigate such an experience. It's one of the largest independent film festival. Filmmakers, panels, conversation, scholars, everybody converge in this.
But this time around?
This time around, it's 9 of us and more.
Yeah.
So our hui get expanded. And in part, the reason why I wanted to make sure that more of us go, it's in part to demystify what Sundance stands for. Yes, because sometimes it's like, Sundance.
It's big, it's untouchable, it's beyond us.
And so the idea is actually to go there, to be there, to humanize this institution.
Got you.
And learn from other filmmakers, from other professionals, but also have the opportunity for them to learn about us.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Now, last year, you also hosted the Women of Wonder Short Film Fest at, this was a Homa, and you're doing it again. Tell us about that.
Yes, the call for submission is still open until January 10th. So if any of you has a short film to submit, please do so going by on our website.
2 more days.
2 more days, and it's our way to celebrate women's stories and women in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. And so it's a short film fest. The day it's very hard to forget because it's March 8th, so it's Women History Day, and it's going to be at Homa, and it's about 2 or 3 programs of shorts, and yes, and so we don't have the lineup up yet because the films are still being submitted. But then, as soon as the call closes, then we will have a list of all the films that will be screened at the festival.
Very good. We might have some wahine that are watching right now that they don't know where to start, they don't know where to begin, they don't have funding. You guys, can you tell us a little bit about the Wahine in Film Fund?
Thank you so much for asking this very important question because actually funding and fundraising is always one of the main obstacles that filmmakers in general have to overcome, and Wahine in particular. Because if you see actually what are the films that gets made and who is behind the scene, and also it's a question of who gets paid. And for us, also being a feminist organization means that you get paid for your work. And the Wahine in Film Fund was really a way for us to make sure that people could contribute donations, and sometimes also in kind, because those are very important as well, to cover, let's say, film festival fees, tickets, research and development. And so it's a way for us to create this fund and that can be channeled to our filmmakers in whatever they need.
I love that because it all adds up. All those different fees.
It all adds up, it really does. And so it becomes one more way to value in our creatives here and make sure that the story that needs to be told are told.
100%.
I love it, Vera. Thank you so much. Vera Zambonelli, she's our executive director for the Hawaiʻi Women in Filmmaking. And of course, lots of great ways for us to continue to support your great efforts. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to take a real quick break and we'll be right back right here on Island Life Live.
All right.